have the artist in the building. And guess what? He's a GT boy.
Yes, sir.
He's a GT boy.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I ain't telling you. So yes, my people, we got Mr. Spincity Chris.
What's going on?
Up in the building. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing amazing, man. How you feeling?
Whoa, I'm feeling good because you're making amazing music, so I'm in a good mood now.
Thank you. That means the world.
Yes. Well, I can hear you got a little accent there.
Yeah. It's a little bit of everything, you know.
A little bit of everything.
A little mix. It's Guyana and it's New York.
Okay, so you're a Guyanese artist.
Guyanese, born and raised, but also raised in New York.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your Guyanese background.
So, born and raised in Georgetown, right? Raised in South Belt with my family out there. Went to Marion Academy, you know. Okay. So I'm really from here. But then around 2009, moved to New York and been living in Queens, New York ever since. Okay. But although I'm that far away, I'm still close to my culture. I live right by Little Guyana.
Well, I know Queens has got a lot. It's like Little Guyana in Queens.
What?
So you know, I'm glad, you know, because a lot of people go to foreign and they forget about their culture.
Exactly.
But you're still embracing your culture within your music. Yes. You know what I mean? So tell me something. What really inspired you to actually go down this road and say, I want to be an artist? Where did that inspirational come?
I've been making music since I was a child. Like as a kid, I played piano and drums. Wow. I went to music school out here in Guyana, and that was my thing. I loved it. And then fast forward a couple years, came to New York. My family pushed me to join church and to become a drummer there. Okay. And that kind of gave me some background into like reinforcing that love for music again. And then when I joined my college, I joined a college radio station called WBNB. Shout out to them. Okay. And just being around rappers, singers, videographers, just creatives, the whole world. It's rubbed off of me, you know? Okay. And it kind of bring it back out of me. And now 4 years later.
So do you actually make beats and stuff like that? So
I'm a musician. I can play instruments, but I don't produce my music. That's my boy Max Morio. So shout out to him. That's my go-to producer. So the songs you heard before, like West Indian Dream and stuff, that was him. GT Boy wasn't him, but he recorded that song for me as well. So that's my right hand right there.
Yeah, the vocals sound great on the track. Not even to talk about the music. It's well put together, so it's definitely got a vibe out there. You know what I mean? So what I gotta say to you, Gretchen, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't let no one take you off of your road. You know what I mean? So tell me, what would you say you would like to see in the next 5 years in your career?
In my career, I'd like to see, I want to be the bridge for Caribbean culture and New York culture specifically, but more specifically for Guyana. So I feel like Guyana has so much cultural potential in it, so much gold in who we are, you know? And I want to highlight that in an interesting way, because I know I'm not your typical dancehall or soca artist or Afrobeats artist. I'm myself. I'm a bit different, but I still want to show love to the place that made me who I am and put on for it in a different way.
So do you have a direct genre that you're more grounded in?
My music is fusion, so it's a combination.
Because I'm hearing that. Yeah. That's why I asked you that, you know?
Combination of Afrobeats, dancehall, soca, and reggae. Those are the four main influences with hip hop and R&B. But the genre that's coming out of that now is called, I'm calling it carry swing.
Carry swing.
Carry swing.
So that's your own.
That's my own genre.
I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Carry swing.
Carry swing. I might need that. You guys say that one more time. I need that.
I love it. So tell me, how important is Guyanese culture to you while you're doing your work?
It's everything. I feel like because I was living in New York for so long, I understand that place and I know my role in it, and I love New York culture. But coming back to Guyana, this is my first time back in 15 years as well. So coming back and being just so enriched I'm surrounded by my culture every day, every night, it's inspiration. Like as an artist, I pull inspiration from all kinds of places. This conversation is going to help me write a song. I already know. You know what I mean? So being around my people again is just like, it clicks. Correct. And then to come back out in beautiful ways, like, you know, you never know.
Okay. Sounds great. But what would you say to the fans? What should the fans expect from you? Because I know you got this song on the road, and it's called GT Boys, yeah?
Yes.
How long has this been out?
This has been out since, I believe, spring 2023. Okay. Yeah, and then the music video came out around 2023.
So how did it take so long to get it to us, my brother?
Because I was in New York, and I was just pushing it heavy in New York. Okay. And I was coming out here
how was it received in
Amazing.
New York?
I performed it in New York, and in Denver and Atlanta, and every time I do it, no matter if it's a crowd of 5 people or 500, it sticks.
Okay.
Every time it sticks, and because of that, they want to know more about Guyana.
Okay.
Feel tender to touch, but she love to receive. I'm not one of those types, so please don't waste my time. My people, they don't shine. I feel this all the time. Chasing goals that they wouldn't believe. Every L is a part of the dream. Only W's come from my team. Can I stop?
Want to take time and big up Eddie. That's right, the Guyana songbird. Don't say a word. So yeah, definitely this song has definitely got a vibe on it as well. But you know, it doesn't sound like Afrobeats though.
It doesn't.
So what would you say this is more? Because remember, you're fusing a lot of different genres into music.
I'd say this is a mixture of dancehall and hip hop.
Dancehall and hip hop.
Yeah. Let's say it's got that rap feel with those steady dancehall drums.
Bands. Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of like those like Indian Tulsa drums kind of mixed in between. Hence West Indian Dreams.
Oh,
you know?
Okay. Yes. I'm understanding it now. Yes, I'm understanding it. You know, some of those songs that you have to hear a little bit before it actually grows on you.
Yes.
I think this is definitely one of them. But it's definitely got a vibe which is good as well. You know what I mean?
100%.
So tell me, how did you come by the name of Spincity?
Funny enough, it was my nickname in high school because of my hair, because of the waves. That's what they call me. And then when I started making music, I didn't have a name, so I was like, you go with that, because people already call me that anyway. So I was like, that's not a problem.
That's right. Yeah, sounds good. And you're also bringing different cultures together, so it's a spin of a different city and a different city and a next city. And
you get me.
And you know, I don't just get you. It's so Chris. Yes. So you know, DJ Sixx is our DJ out there, right? And he's actually on the circuit playing with that famous sound from America, Stereosonic. All right. So I think DJ Sixx, you got a few questions to ask him, man. Ask him a question, because you know what's really going on the road out there in Guyana when it comes to the music. You know what I mean, my brother?
Yeah. All right, easy. So he's a young upcoming artist. What I love. I'm not going to ask him any questions. I'm just going to say positive, and I'm going to give him a summary. My thoughts.
Okay.
On everything.
Yes.
What I love, first and foremost, I love the song of itself. There's always a signature song that you have to introduce yourself on the big stage with.
Correct.
And for it to be positive, of course, on the start and foremost, where he's being positive, and he's also highlighting where he's from and his background.
Correct.
And that's, trust me, that's amazing.
That's right.
First and foremost, that's what I love.
Yes.
Because majority of the artists within our international community in the world, let's just give an example, the Jamaicans. They sing their culture where they're from. That's how they bust.
That's right.
That's how they start to get recognition.
That's right.
So for us Guyanese artists to start doing it, sing about your culture, sing about what you are.
That's right.
Be positive. Don't try to go vulgar, don't try to just bring any song out to just, you know me. Your first signature song should be about you, where you're from, what you're about,
and it should be danceable at the same time, singable at the same time.
That's what I love.
And I love that too.
I must commend him for that.
Yes.
Also, secondly, what I would like him to keep doing. Alright. For me, what I hear about the songs and what I heard inside, it's mostly dancehall soca.
Yes.
Also with Afrobeats. So when you stay within certain genres and you stay within certain BPM range, you make it easier for the DJs. Correct. Where the DJs want to play your song.
Yes.
Exactly. Because if you make it hard for a DJ to in-transit in terms of coming from one genre of music to a next genre of music, then he'll put your song aside.
I like how you said that.
It's dancehall.
Yes.
When you're out in the streets in dancehall, if your song is coming between the range of, in dancehall, from 95 BPM, it's in 100 and going over to 105 between that range. Majority of the hit songs are there.
Correct.
So a DJ would feel more pleased in terms of stitching your song in.
Correct.
You understand me?
Correct.
So basically, for the dancehall songs, if he stick between the genres of 95 to 105, can touch the 108 where GT Boy is.
Yes.
That will be easy. Easier for a DJ.
That's right.
For the Afrobeats, if you're mixing it into Afrobeat soca, because he has that type of voice.
And vibe, yeah.
He has that type of voice. So if you're mixing it in soca Afrobeat, if you mix it in from the BPM from 100 to
that's beats per minute.
Yeah.
Alright.
Say like from 100 to 110, 130.
Yeah.
Then he gets more playing time.
Okay.
In radio play and with in dance. Your music is out there more.
It's ready for the streets.
Yeah, ready for the streets.
Yeah.
If he keeps the fusion, the fusion type of music, where you would find more of the Lady Lava and songs like that. If he keep them between,
I love Lady Lava too. That's funny.
If he keep them between 110 to 120 BPM, then he gets more playing time. A majority of the artists, young artists that are coming up, need to keep this in mind.
That's right.
The more in that BPM range you keep your song that is playable, you get more playing time.
Yeah.
You understand me?
I like that.
Culture music, it's more of a lower BPM. You'll come from like 70 BPM and it run you back to 95.
90. And then
But you wouldn't find a DJ taking a culture song over 95. He'll put your song aside. He'll play it, but in his own time. He won't play it within a segment.
Correct.
So just a little word of encouragement, a little word of advice. You're doing good so far, trust me. Because the GT Boy song, trust me, it's an amazing song.
Thank you.
And it's positive.
Thank you.
It's your signature song. For me, it's your signature. It brings you on that stage where you're showing up Guyana and you're showing up your talent. You're your background, where you're from. And that's how it's supposed to start. Once you keep it in certain range, you keep the in your mind in terms of the general music and the range of the BPM,
good to go.
Trust me, you're going to be a star.
Good to go.
Respect, yeah?
Thank you.
So I hope you learned something there.
No, I was listening.
Yeah. Because I didn't even think of that. You know what I mean? And that's very important.
Yeah, no, when I make, the thing is too, when I make my music, I have a lot of DJ friends back home. So I always get their input, especially if I'm going for a lead single. Always get their input beforehand, especially what you said with the BPMs is so true. So true.
DJ Sixx.
He knows exactly what he's talking about because it's the tempo of the world.
Correct.
And if you're not in time with it, you're behind.
That's right.
You know?
That's on the behind you.
You're on the side.
So is there any last words that you would like to put on? Because we're actually over time, man. Yeah, but don't watch that. Use GT Boy, man. GT Boy.
Chilling.
So is there any more information that you want to put out there, and also contact numbers and
so
for bookings and
all
things
those
like
things.
That.
So in terms of the next song, it's called The Weeds, coming out in a few weeks, so stay tuned for that. GT Boy is already out, West Indian Dream is already out. You can check out all these songs. And definitely go check out the EP I released last year called Memorial City. That's that Afro-Caribbean rap and R&B sound. It's 7 tracks and it's full of that. There's features on there, collaborations, and there's a sonic story.
And also give out your social media platforms again.
Yeah, on socials it's Spincity Chris. SPINCITY CHRIS. That's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, everything. Every single thing, Spincity Chris.
And remember, if you're a first time listener, remember we heard it first. Spincity Chris, don't support it, alright?
Yes.
So once again, Spincity, it was a pleasure having you right here at 93.1.
Thank you.
And do come again, my brother.
Of course. Don't be the last time.
Yes. You're doing great work out there and just keep it up, alright?
Thank you, man.
Love it. I said GT, bye.